Here's a question for you. Name a ridiculously powerful character from Invincible who isn't a Viltrumite. Most of you probably thought of Alan the Alien, Adam Eve, or Battle Beast. And while those are great answers, very few of you likely guessed the main character of this video. That's because, although he could easily stand amongst the most powerful beings in the Invincible universe, he's often forgotten. Why? Because he doesn't actually appear in the main Invincible series. But make no mistake, his story is still 100% canon. The character in question is Null, an incredibly powerful bounty hunter and arguably the deadliest enemy Tech Jacket has ever faced. If you want a full breakdown of Null's fight with Zach Thompson, aka Tech Jacket, you can find a video about it right here on the channel. But in this video, we'll be taking a deep dive into Null's abilities, his power level, and where he ranks in the Invincible power hierarchy. Is he actually stronger than Viltrumites? Let's find out. If you enjoy obscure Invincible lore and in-depth breakdowns, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video for more content like this. Now, let's take a look at Null. Null first appeared in Tech Jacket Digital Issue number 1, where he makes a truly bombastic entrance. We see him take out what appears to be an incredibly powerful alien being. This alien is shown destroying a planet, claiming it comes from the heart of creation with an eternal mission to eliminate weaker planets and ascend to godhood. Null, however, kills it instantly with a single swoop. It's worth noting that we don't know much about Null. He's an intergalactic bounty hunter, renowned for his ability to kill, but his species and the source of his powers remain unknown. One of his clients even states that while he relies on technology, Null's powers are inherent, suggesting he was born with them. We see a full display of his power during his battle against Tech Jacket. Zach, who in this same comic killed 2 alternate Invincible variants, couldn't do anything against Null. He also seems to possess some form of intergalactic travel, as he lands on Earth by himself with no sign of a spaceship. This suggests his travel speed is at least on par with the Viltrumites, who can also cross galaxies effortlessly. We also see his teeth, which can bite through human flesh with ease, and apparently let him absorb information from those he kills. But let's talk about what probably interests you the most: his strength feats. Before fighting Zach, Null dug out an entire small town and threw it at him, killing everyone in it. He did this so effortlessly that it's safe to assume he can lift far heavier objects, possibly putting him on continental level strength, on par with many Viltrumites. Though maybe still below powerhouses like Thrag. One of his most telling feats though is cutting through Zach's armor, something even Anissa, one of these stronger Viltrumites, couldn't do as quickly, as she gave Zach time to escape. Null cut through it immediately, even grabbing and breaking Zach's hand through the suit. Keep in mind, Zach's Tech Jacket is stated to be the most powerful armor in the universe, more powerful than any other Tech Jackets. Yet, even after Zach received a power boost so massive that his suit scanned it as infinite, Null still pummeled him with ease. He ripped off Zach's arm, tore open his neck, and left him floating in space, nearly dead. His speed and durability are also impressive. We've already talked about his travel speed, but his combat speed is extraordinary as well. He dodged Tech Jacket's missiles and rushed at Zach so quickly that even the suit couldn't react in time. He showed no concern for Zach's weapons, even mocking him during the fight. But perhaps his most impressive trait is his insane durability. Knowing he couldn't defeat Null, Zach trapped him in the sun, thinking it would kill him. But in later comics, we see that Null not only survived, but remained in the sun all this time. It's unclear exactly how much time had passed, but during his first fight with Null, Zach was still a teenager, early in his superhero career. In the later run, where Null appears again, Zach is a fully fledged adult who has spent several years patrolling space. This means Null was stuck in the sun for a few years minimum, without food, without water, or any other form of substance. Yet he came out completely fine. If you know the ending of Invincible, or if you don't, you can go ahead and skip ahead to avoid spoilers, you'll know that not even Thrag, at the time the most powerful Viltrumite, could survive in the sun for more than a few minutes. That's why Mark dragged him into it during their final battle. Null, meanwhile, sat in the sun for years and emerged unscathed. This proves that, at least in terms of endurance and durability, Null ranks higher than the Viltrumites, potentially making him one of the most durable characters in the entire series. Even other heavy hitters like Alan the Alien couldn't survive in the sun. But even Null does have his limits. After emerging from the sun and engaging Zack in combat, he's ultimately defeated by the combined might of what's described as the universe's immune system and Colossal, a massive sentient cosmic weapon that can also be considered one of the most powerful beings in the universe in its own right. But that's a topic for a different video. It's worth noting that it's never fully confirmed that Null is truly dead. I mean, he might simply be trapped in the sun once again, and as we've already seen, he can survive there for years. So who knows, maybe he'll be back someday to face Zack again. But with that information, let's try to place Null in the Invincible power hierarchy. His strength level is unclear. We've seen him perform some extreme feats, but they aren't enough to truly determine whether he can match powerhouses like Alan or Thrag. He's definitely at least on par with the average Viltrumite, like Anissa. However, he matches Viltrumites in terms of travel speed and clearly outclasses them in terms of durability. So to conclude, Null can safely be placed amongst the top tier characters in the Invincible universe. He possesses a powerful set of abilities that allow him to perform incredible feats. Maybe he'll return in future comics and we'll finally see the full extent of his powers. But only time will tell. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and check out the Invincible playlist for more in-depth breakdowns. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for future uploads.